Hello, movie lovers. Welcome back to the Movie Hunter. Today, we're diving into my first movie watch diary entry. And what a way to kick things off. Quentin Tarantino's Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. This one's been on my watch list forever, and I finally sat down to experience it. Let me tell you, it's a vibe, but it left me with some big questions. Stick around as I unpack what worked, what puzzled me, and why this movie is still worth a watch. Before we dive deeper into Tarantino's Hollywood dreamscape, I'd love your support for the Movie Hunter. Please hit that like button and subscribe. It means the world to me. Thanks so much in advance for joining the hunt. So let's get into it. Right from the start, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood feels different from Tarantino's usual blood-soaked chaos. It's smooth, almost romantic with this perfect, nostalgic glow. The costumes, the cars, the old Hollywood sets, it's like stepping into a time machine to the late 60s. Everything feels so polished, so idealized. But then, bam, the ending hits, and I was like, yep, there's the Tarantino we know. That wild, violent twist reminded me he's still got that edge. Did that shift catch you off guard too? What really stood out was how the movie captures old Hollywood. The production design is flawless. Think neon signs, vintage billboards, and those iconic outfits. It's a love letter to the industry, but it's also about the people in it. We follow Rick Dalton, a fading actor played by Leonardo DiCaprio, grappling with his career's ups and downs. His inner turmoil, his fear of being forgotten, it's raw and relatable. Then there's Cliff Booth, his stuntman, played by Brad Pitt. I loved how the movie shines a light on these unsung heroes of film, the folks who risk it all but rarely get the spotlight. It made me think, how many stunt performers do we overlook? But here's where I got stuck. While watching, I kept asking, what's Tarantino trying to say? The story meanders, Rick struggles, Cliff's laid-back cool, and Margot Robbie Sharon Tate just living her life. It's enjoyable, but it didn't fully click. It felt like pieces were missing. I did some research, and whoa, it opened my eyes. The movie's tied to the Manson murders, but it's not a straightforward retelling. Tarantino crafts an alternate history, a kind of what-if story. In real life, Sharon Tate and others were tragically killed by the Manson cult in 1969. Here, Tarantino flips that tragedy into something else. Without spoiling too much, let's just say he gives Hollywood a fairy tale ending. It's a bold move, blending real history with fiction to celebrate the power of movies. That said, I think Tarantino might have missed the mark a bit. If you don't know about the Manson murders going in, the movie's deeper meaning could fly right over your head. Not everyone remembers that history, and the film doesn't spell it out. You might need to Google afterward to get the full picture, which feels like a flaw. A great movie should stand on its own, right? Still, once I understood the context, I appreciated the creativity behind it. Oh, and let's talk about that Bruce Lee scene. It's a moment that grabs your attention. Cliff Booth sparring with Lee in a flashback. Some folks might not love how Lee's portrayed. It's a bit cheeky, almost poking fun at his legend. From what I've read, Tarantino wanted to show Lee as a larger-than-life figure, but through Cliff's grounded, no-nonsense lens. It's less about disrespect and more about contrasting Hollywood's myths with reality. Still, it's a risky choice, and I'm curious what you think about it. Overall, I give Once Upon a Time in Hollywood a 7.5 out of 10. I love the vibe, the visuals, and the performances. DiCaprio and Pitt are electric. It's a movie I'd happily rewatch, even if it's not Tarantino's tightest story. It's a slow burn with a fiery payoff, and it's got me thinking about Hollywood's past and its unsung heroes. That's it for Movie Watch Diary number 1. What did you think of Once Upon a Time in Hollywood? Did the Manson twist surprise you? Or did you love the nostalgia like I did? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and let's keep the conversation going. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and ring the bell so you don't miss the next Movie Watch Diary. Thanks for joining me on this hunt. See you in the next one.